pretty good day. 2 wins.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on this last game?
Well, North Georgia had an incredible season. That's one for the records, I'm sure. I think that one's going to go down in history, in the history books. I'm sure that was really tough for them. I feel like we played some really good teams to get to this point, and that's helped prepare us. This postseason, nothing's really come easy to us, and so we've had to battle. And I just can't say enough about these 3 kids that are up here and our entire team. When one person does something well, the entire team takes the credit for it. And we work on those. Our infielders run bases for our outfielders all the time. And I tell the infielders when the outies make a good throw, the infielders get to take credit because they've been running all those bases for them. So that's exactly what happened. Molly had an incredible throw. And T gave us a lift. Amber Roundtree led off the game with a hard hit and kind of gave us the confidence. And then T hitting that one out, she had a great at-bat there. A
lot of foul balls.
Yeah.
Hung in there.
Yep. She just battled and gave us a lift and helped us believe that, we could do it. And then Jennessa just, we knew as soon as that left the bat, that one was going out. So it gave us some great insurance. And Christie, once again, was incredible defense and incredibly mentally tough.
Any questions?
Coach, you mentioned the play at the plate. Did that feel like a real turning point when you cut that run down to end the inning and then Tara leads up, 5 seconds later she bombs one out of the park? Did that feel like a turning point for you?
Yeah, I think just North Georgia is a well put together team. I mean, they're not going to make hardly any mistakes, and I really don't think T hit a mistake. I think she hit it, and it was in the lane where the pitcher wanted it. But yeah, that definitely gave us a spark. We work on that so much, and the big thing that you tell these kids is, you're going to do it 5,000 times in practice, and you're going to be ready the one time that it really matters the most. And our catcher did a great job sticking with that budge. She really held on to it and gave the girl a good tag and made it hopefully a pretty easy call for the umpire. I mean, it was a close play, but that definitely was a turning point because we knew we could take care of business on defense and we knew we could, take care of business on offense.
How big was it also to answer their run in the first inning? Do you feel a lot better tied at 1-1 than you would down 1-0 for a few innings?
Yeah, I mean, I think I felt good about that inning because they hit, they didn't hit those 2 balls that they hit were not hard hits. I mean, I think Christie put it where she wanted it and a little bit off the handle or off the end. And so, I didn't feel real bad about that run that they scored. It wasn't like they really squared her up, She battled.
This is for any of the players and coach too. Can you talk about just the turn of events here from just going to complete frustration that first day and to be able to kind of grind it out and still be in this thing? I mean, that's hard to do.
You want to take that one?
Go ahead, T. I don't know. It really kind of fired us up that first game because we came out here ready to play and ready to show these teams who we are and what we can do, and to have unfortunate things take place, it just kind of really fired us up even more. So we just wanted to come out and take it to whoever we played. It didn't matter if it was who it was. So we'll keep going. So.
And our bats weren't really firing in the first couple of games, and now they're starting to. So
yeah,
you haven't seen the last of us yet.
Talk about this offense a little bit. Is that what people have seen this whole year? Is what we've seen the last couple of games?
They're just incredibly tough, and I think we've seen some great pitching. And once again, I've mentioned Getzinger a lot, and I don't want people to get tired of me mentioning that, but we faced a couple of really solid pitchers in the regional, in Mankato and Mesa State, and I just think every step that you take, it just makes you better. And they're kind of firing on all cylinders, and they also know that a good at bat, that's the goal. You may not square everything up, but you just got to keep coming back, we say, we have a saying, you know, you're gonna see her again. You're gonna see her again. And if you learn each at bat, then, and if you don't see that pitcher again, you're gonna see someone else that has something like what she has. So they just learn. These kids are just tough.
Sarah and Jennessa, compare the two pitchers you saw today with some of the pitchers you've seen this year. How do they compare with Getzinger and then the other pitchers?
Yeah, Gutsinger really has a lot of up pitches, and so did this last pitcher, which in the later innings really helped. Like, we laid off a lot. In the beginning we didn't. And we jumped on her when all the ball was on the plate, so that was good too.
Yeah, I just say the same thing. Like, the pitcher we saw earlier today was a lot. She had a lot of like junk pitches. I would say like a lot of down stuff that I guess we just grounded out a lot, and we only put run on the board. But I think we battled really well against Sarah Phillips. Is that and I just think that we're ready to go for whoever we have next. So.
Where does that home run rank? What did that do for you guys? What was it like when you got back to the dugout knowing you had a 3-run?
Yeah, with a team like this, we need that lead. One run's not going to help us at all. Here, you don't know what a home run is going to be. I hit a shot in the first game yesterday, and I thought it was out, and it was like pop fly. So I was like, I'm just going to run hard and see where it lands.
Have you ever hit a more important home run than that?
Yes.
Yeah.
As
maybe a
important.
walk-off.
She had a walk-off. We were down 1-0, bottom of the 7th. She had a walk-off last weekend against Wayne State to go 2-1. So it ranks right up there.
Yeah, it does. Especially against a team like this.
She's clutch.
Yeah.
I hit you guys tonight 2-1.
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot for you? So does your power make up for some statistical gaps sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got to deal with strikeouts when you swing the bat. You know, you're going to have to deal with strikeouts when you're swinging hard. And, you know, I think we kind of just go for it. We go for it. And that's what our kids know, and they put their best swing on a good pitch, it's going to go. But, you know, I would also say that they didn't quite square Christie up. I mean, they out-hit us 8-4, I think, and, you know, a few of those hits weren't really squared up on their hitters. You know, they got some off the end. There was a bloop that fell in front of Molly, and, you know, so I think definitely they out-hit us, but you kind of got to look at what kind of contact it was.
Christie, how do you say mentally tough when you gave up 10 hits in 7 innings, but nothing was really hit hard, and how do you stay focused and just keep going at it?
I kind of just think about I want to make them earn it. If they're going to get a hit, you know, I want to make sure that I'm throwing my best pitch when they get that hit, and so then I feel confident that I gave it everything I had, and that's kind of my mentality.
This is a long day for you. You got anything left?
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
Jen, I'm curious, does the approach change at this point when you're in a tournament like this where you really haven't seen the other teams?
Yeah.
You've already played 2 of them.
Right.
The other ones are playing right before and after you.
Right.
How do you prepare for the next game when everything's kind of going on?
I think, you know, Christie said it best when she's a senior. She's been throwing for, you know, probably at least 10 years of her life. And what she did yesterday and today was she worked. So you gotta make adjustments. And so if you haven't seen a team, then you gotta look at them and you gotta make adjustments quick. And you gotta do it on your defense. You gotta do it on offense. You gotta do it on the mound. So I think, you know, if we can compare them to somebody, if we can use some language that is, you know, hey, you remember Smith from so-and-so, you know, she had a curveball like that. You know, remember what you did, remember the adjustments you made, and, you know, or this hitter is kind of like this kid in our conference or whatever. So they're just really good at making adjustments, and I'm real proud of that.